The Result of Intelligence Part 2. As her journey continued, Amina arrived at the village of the Tortoise clan, known for their deep wisdom and long lifespans. There, she met the eldest tortoise, Mzikamba, who had witnessed countless seasons and changes. Mzikamba shared with her stories of the Earth's rhythms, the importance of balance, and the interconnectedness of all living things. "You must understand, young one," Mzikamba said, his voice slow and deliberate, "that the land and the sky, the rivers and the trees, all dance to a rhythm. Find that rhythm, and you will find the solution." Armed with this newfound knowledge, Amina continued her journey. She learned from the animals, the plants, and even the spirits of the land. Each encounter added a piece to the puzzle she was trying to solve. She met a wise old elephant who taught her the importance of memory and patience, and a clever fox who showed her the value of strategy and quick thinking. Amina's journey led her to a vast plain where she encountered an ancient elephant named Timbo. Timbo's skin was wrinkled with the passage of time, and his tusks were as strong as the mighty baobab trees. "Welcome, young traveler," rumbled Timbo, his voice deep and resonant. "I am Timbo, the keeper of memories. What brings you to this part of the world?" Amina bowed respectfully. "Great Timbo, I seek wisdom to save my village from a terrible drought. I have been told that the land and sky, rivers and trees all dance to a rhythm. I need to understand this rhythm to bring rain back to my home." Timbo nodded slowly. "Patience and memory are key to understanding the world, young one. The earth has its own memory, and it is only through patience that one can learn its secrets." For several days, Amina stayed with Timbo, observing the elephant's habits and listening to his stories. She learned how elephants remember the locations of water holes and the paths to safe grazing grounds, even across generations. "Remember, Amina," Timbo advised on her last day, "the past holds the answers to the future. Never forget where you come from, for it will guide you to where you need to go." Next, Amina ventured into a dense forest where she met a clever fox named Fella. Fella was known for his cunning and quick wit, traits that had earned him both friends and foes. "Ah, a visitor," Fella said with a sly grin. "What brings a young girl like you into my territory?" "I seek wisdom to save my village from a drought," Amina replied. "I have learned about patience and memory, but I need to know more." Fella's eyes twinkled with mischief. "Strategy and quick thinking are just as important, my dear. Sometimes, the quickest path to your goal is not the most obvious one." During her time with Fella, Amina learned to think on her feet and to anticipate the moves of others. Fella set up various challenges, from solving riddles to escaping intricate traps. Amina learned to use her intelligence creatively, to see solutions where others saw only problems. "Always be 2 steps ahead," Amina, Fella advised. "In every challenge, there is an opportunity. Find it, and you will succeed." Further into her journey, Amina stumbled upon a community of weaver birds. These birds were masters of construction, building intricate nests that withstood the harshest weather. "Hello, little one," chirped the leader of the weaver birds, Ndage. "What brings you to our humble abode?" "I seek wisdom to save my village from a drought," Amina explained. "I have learned about patience, memory, and strategy. What can you teach me?" Ndage flapped her wings thoughtfully. "We can teach you the power of collaboration and the importance of each individual's role in the community." Amina watched as the weaver birds worked together, each contributing to the building of their nests. Some gathered materials, others wove them together, and still others kept watch for predators. "Every thread is important," Ndage explained. "Each bird has a role to play, and together we create something strong and lasting. Remember this, Amina, for no one can do everything alone." Armed with the wisdom she had gathered, Amina made her way back to Ntando. The journey home was long, but her heart was filled with hope and determination. She carried with her the lessons of patience from Timbo, the strategy from Fella, and the collaboration from the weaver birds. As she approached the village, she was greeted by curious and anxious faces. Chief Kamau stepped forward, his eyes filled with both relief and expectation. "Welcome back, Amina," he said. "What have you learned on your journey?" Amina took a deep breath and began to share her stories. She spoke of the ancient elephant, the clever fox, and the industrious weaver birds. She explained how each lesson could help the village overcome the drought. Amina suggested that the villagers start by remembering their history and the practices of their ancestors. "We must dig deeper," she said. "Our ancestors knew how to find water in the driest of times. We need to remember their ways." The elders began recounting stories and forgotten techniques for water conservation. They remembered an old method of digging deep wells in specific areas where water was known to flow underground. The villagers, inspired by Amina's words, set to work. Next, Amina shared Fela's lesson on strategy. "We need to think creatively and anticipate the challenges ahead. Let's create a plan that addresses not just our immediate needs, but also prepares us for the future." The villagers devised a strategy to ration the remaining water, prioritize crops that required less water, and set up systems to collect and store rainwater when it returned. They also planted drought-resistant crops that could survive with minimal water. Finally, Amina emphasized the importance of collaboration, inspired by the weaver birds. "We must work together, each of us playing our part, to ensure the survival of our village." The villagers came together like never before. Those with knowledge of construction helped build new water storage systems. Farmers shared resources and techniques. The entire community united in a common goal, each person contributing their skills and labor. Over time, the combined efforts of the villagers began to bear fruit. The deep wells tapped into underground water sources, providing a much-needed lifeline. The strategic planning ensured that no water was wasted, and the collaborative spirit strengthened the community's resolve. One day, as the villagers worked tirelessly under the scorching sun, dark clouds began to gather on the horizon. The air grew cool, and the first raindrops fell, bringing tears of joy and relief to everyone's eyes. The rain, summoned not by rituals but by the intelligence and unity of the people, nourished the land and revived the spirits of Ntando. Chief Kamau called for a grand celebration to honor Amina and the wisdom she had brought back. The village was filled with music, dance, and laughter. Amina was presented with a special gift, a beautifully crafted necklace symbolizing wisdom and courage. "You have shown us the power of intelligence and the importance of learning from others," Chief Kamau said, placing the necklace around Amina's neck. "You are a true hero, Amina, and your journey has saved us all." As the celebration continued into the night, Amina stood under the ancient baobab tree, reflecting on her journey. She knew that the quest for knowledge and wisdom was never truly over.
There were always new lessons to learn, new challenges to overcome, and new ways to help her community thrive. With the stars shining brightly above, Amina made a silent vow to continue seeking wisdom and to share it with others. She understood that intelligence was not just about solving problems, but about understanding the world and working together to create a better future. And so, the story of Amina, the girl who saved her village with her intelligence, became a cherished tale in Ntando, passed down through generations. It was a reminder of the enduring power of wisdom and the importance of never giving up in the face of adversity. Drop your comment in the comments section below, like, share, and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell so as to be informed for our next story. Peace.